Hi Stitchers, this is Stitching to Connect Annie. It is Friday, June 28th, and you're looking at a third time Grammy. My little granddaughter got here on Monday, and I'm going to gush about her for a bit. She They induced Ashley on Monday. Things didn't get started right away, so they had to, break the water and everything. And then things moved along very quickly, and she delivered with 3 pushes, and she was here. So we're just, I'm just over the moon excited. I'll show you a couple of pictures. I'm not supposed to share a lot on social media, just as that's their wishes, and I want to respect that, but I will. So I'm not going to post them on here, but I will show them just in hand, if you're interested. And if you're not, I'm sorry, but I'm too excited to not share. Let me pull something up really quick here. Here she is. She was two days old here. She'd just gotten home. She's the most precious thing. Her name is Beatrice Lillian, and I love the name Beatrice. Lillian is Ashley's maternal grandma, and she had a very special relationship with her. So I'm glad they could honor that also. But Beatrice, the meaning of it means bringer of joy. If you couldn't tell, she has blue eyes, which I'm so very excited about. All my kids have very blue eyes, and my 2 older grandkids, who are 17 and 18, have brown eyes, and they're beautiful. But it is very fun to have a blue-eyed grandchild. She was 7 pounds 2 ounces, so a very nice size, 19 inches long. And as I said, the labor was fairly quick for a first-time mom. So they were in the hospital a day and a half, I think, about that. And yeah, they're home now and establishing their little family. And I can't wait to get my hands on her. But I have to wait a little while. I'm having a back hip procedure done next Monday, and I have to wait 2 weeks out from that before I can travel. So it's going to be mid to end of July, first part of August before I get to Seattle. That's fine. She'll only be like 6 weeks old, and she's just doing great, and I couldn't be happier. And we are so blessed. So that's my big news. And now all the stitching is secondary, but I will share that too. It's only been a week since I've been on. I really have just been trying to stitch, but excited about her coming, not knowing for sure when they were going to induce, trying to keep my mind on just day-to-day stuff. But oh my goodness, we're so very blessed that she's here. So I'll show you what I've been working on. I've shown you the picture before, but I'll show you it again. It's a Stitch Rovia pattern. Look at Stitch Rovia. I think that's right. It's called Arctic Animals. It's this one. Sorry, the light is kind of weird in here today. The sun's going behind clouds, popping out of clouds, and it's very warm. It's in the 90s. So anyway, this is how far I am on it. There's that. So I'm doing it on a blue rather than a white. So I've got a lot of the pink sky done. I have the seal done. I have the polar bear done, except for his ears and nose and eyes, and he'll be look more like a polar bear when I get him done. But have a couple of one tree done, a couple of trees started. I got this big kind of star mandala deal in the sky finished this week, and almost finished. It still has some more to go too. But anyway, I'm excited. I think it's going to be a sweet little tribute to Miss Beatrice arriving. And I think right now I'm going to put her name across the top because it's a fairly lengthy name, Beatrice. And then on the bottom, I was going to do her birth date and all that stuff. But when they told me her name meant bringer of joy, I think I'm going to put bringer of joy along the bottom because she truly is. And she's going to know what her birthday is. So I'm going to be a little untraditional and put bringer of joy on it because that's what her name means. And she is definitely doing that. So honestly, that's the only stitching I've gotten done in this last week. Is that right? Yeah, it is. That's correct. So, but I just have a few things I can show you that I received in the mail and talk about a few things that I've ordered. And this is going to be a short one. It's going to be a fairly short video. I'm going to open this. Sorry for the crinkling. Just did my nails. Put some Color Street on. Got my hair cut today, so that feels good and fresh. Spending a lot of time at the pool. I'm just trying to get my body ready for this procedure on Monday. And the surgery center had called me and said, no, you cannot take any ibuprofen, Advil, any painkillers of any kind before this procedure. And I was like, you gotta be kidding me. So I've been a week without that and pretty uncomfortable. Look at this fabric I got. I absolutely love this. This screams beach or mermaid or something amazing. It's definitely mermaid. I'm not sure what I'm going to put on it. It's a quarter of a yard. I get it from, oh my goodness, Be Stitch Me. Yeah, Brandy at Be Stitch Me. I'm a member of there. And I like it because they give us a whole quarter, which is nice. So this one is called Aquarius. And it's a fourth of a yard. It's 16 count, which is my sweet spot. So I was excited to get that. I got that yesterday. I'm definitely going to find some kind of a seascape or not sure. I'm going to have to throw some threads on this. I downloaded. I'm super tempted to start Barbara Anna's new City of the Sea, and I'm not sure if there's only 4 colors in it. Michelle Bendy Stitch enabled me for that. But then I was watching Steel City Stitchers, and is her name Erin? I think it's the blonde one. There's a blonde and a brunette and a redhead. I think she's the blonde one. I think it's Erin. Oh, I'm sorry if I can't remember your name. Anyway, and she's doing it, and so I downloaded the pattern, and I want to pull the colors because there's, I think, 3 blues and a white, and that's it. And if the colors would pop on this would be a great one for City of the Sea. It might be too dark. They might blend too much. Gonna have to see on that one. And then these are all things you've seen. So that's something I'm excited about. And then this weekend, I'm going to be on Annabella's pop-up virtual retreat. And I probably will stitch on Arctic animals, Beatrice's piece, because I just need to get it done. I really want to get it done before I go and see her. I'm going to take it with me, and I have to get it. I'm going to have to get it framed. I want to get it professionally framed, so it's really, really nicely done. So I need to spend the time on that. Then one of the side effects of not taking the ibuprofen, painkiller, whatever, I can't take my, I can't remember the name of it, meloxicam. I think that's it. It's for arthritis. And so my hands hurt too. So that's keeping me from stitching. But after my procedure on Monday, I should be able to go back to taking that, and that should help. I just hope it helps everything, but we'll see. So I think I can show you. It's just so Misty Purcell. Does she have? I'm not sure she. What's the name of her shop? Luminous Fiber Arts, I think, is the name of her shop. She designed this for Annabella's summer pop-up video virtual retreat that's happening tomorrow. So I'm excited because I have something to focus on tomorrow. But like I said, I probably won't stitch on this, even though it is very delightful. They did give us, or she gave us, I haven't even opened it yet, a few things besides the pattern. After I finish on this, I need to go and do a test run on the platform they're using. Classic Colorworks Ribbon Red. I think I have this already, but it's a very, very pretty red. So that'll be fun. Then they did give us a linen, and I'm not a linen stitcher, but it's a lovely linen. It's a neutral. It's a terrible. The light in here is not good. Everything's blowing out. Hold it back, hold it back in. Anyway, it's a beige linen. It's a really pretty, very nice neutral linen. And oh, I think they gave us 3. Yeah, 3 of those, because then we got this little plus card, which I thought was super cute. Beachy themed. So back to the beach and like City of the Sea, and then I showed you the memorabilia I'm working on that I'm still going to pick up off and on, even though I'm working on Arctic animals for Beatrice. I want to keep that going. And I think I've just decided during this summer, I'm going to stitch on all things mermaid, ocean, beach related, which I have quite a few things that I can stitch on. And just because that's my happy place. That's where I really enjoy thinking about being, and going to Seattle will be fun because they have a 20-minute walk down to a beach in the Sound from their house. So I will either be strolling with little Beatrice down there, or walk there by myself, or take their new puppy down there. Although I'm not sure, I don't think they allow dogs on their beaches, so that might not be able to happen. But I'll be by the ocean. I'll be by the water or the sea. I may take a day when they don't need me and go out on a ferry ride, just get out on the water. Gonna look into that because I haven't been there. If I get there in July, that'll be the first time I've been there. That's not true. Yeah, it is true. If I get there in July, it'll be the first time I've been to Seattle in July. August was their wedding 5 years ago, but it was, busy time. Didn't get any water action that time. They have lovely falls. I've been there I believe in September, October, and November. So, yeah, I am planning to get out there at the least every 3 months to see little girl and her family. So anyway, looking forward. I'm just going to keep bouncing back to Beatrice because She makes me so happy. Um, I told my husband, Robert, that we need to get out to the garage when he's home next week and go through some boxes of photos because I want to pull Joel's newborn and baby photos up because I think she looks a lot like him. And I want to be able, of course, it wasn't digital back over 40 years ago. So everything's on paper. So, and I know I put them in an album. So I just have to find the albums. I'm sure. But yeah, so anyway, that is a very lovely pattern. A Stitcher's Quaker. It will be fun to stitch, especially in those pretty reds. But it's probably going to be a fall stitch or maybe even a Christmas time stitch because of the reds. What else do I have to share? Oh, I did join the, I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me. I forget I could pause this, but I'm not going to right now. It comes in twos or threes. Pardon me. Whew. I did join the Deadly Aquarium, partly because I can't stand how cute that puffer fish is. I'll have to tell you a story about that if I haven't yet already. When I start working on that, because I love puffer fish. And I just like the rest of it. I think I'm going to pull some different colors for like the frame, that black frame. Maybe, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I may pull some different colors for that, but it's looking very, very fun. And again, ocean related, so, or water related, or sea creature related. And so I'm gonna stitch on that this summer. So I will get that started. This blue might work too. Now that I'm thinking about it, this might work for the aquarium. Again, I'll have to do a floss toss and see what pops color wise. But that could be really pretty. So a couple possibilities on that. And then what was the other one I joined that I told myself I wasn't going to, and then I ended up doing it. Barbara Anna. There's another one I joined and I can't remember what. Oh, the new Tiny Modernist Halloween one. And I went ahead and ordered the fabric, the call for fabric because it looks really, really cool. Athena, Goddess of Designs, floss tube, yesterday or the day before showed it. And it's got spider webs. It's goldish color, and then it's got spider webs on it in lighter gold. Oh, it's very, very cool. And this Tiny Modernist Halloween, it's a stitch along, or it's going to be released. I think the first release is July 1st. Is of a cuckoo clock, haunted cuckoo, called Haunted Clock. And so it sounded really cute, and I want to kind of be in on it. So again, I probably would wait till fall to really get into it, but I might get started on it and see if it's really grabbing me. Way too many plans. I've got to get little girls' piece done. That's got to be my priority. So I think that's all I've got right now to show you, because it's only been a week since I talked to you. That's why I don't film too often, because I don't feel like I have enough content. So this has been like 20 minutes, so I'm gonna probably wrap up a little bit with what's going on with my health, and then say bye for now, and everything goes well in a week or so, be back on in 10 days to 2 weeks probably. I'll have a little more stitching to show you or talk about, or who knows. Who knows. So bye for now if you don't want to hear about my health. That's kind of, I know health is boring, but I also feel like sometimes it helps other people to know, get some information if they're in, if something is happening with them and they say, oh, well, this is going on with me. For me, that's helpful. It's helpful for one thing to know I'm not alone. And the other thing to know that there's good information out there that, you know, you don't have to Google everything. You can get some information from a one-on-one person. I don't know if that made any sense. um, so I'm having what is called PRP, which is plasma rich platelets, and it's a procedure that's done by taking blood. They do it all in one session. So I'll be in the surgery center. They'll put me out when they do it. Taking blood and spinning it in a centrifuge. And then my doctor then also injects different kinds of proteins into the blood and stuff, and then putting it back in me, in my areas that I'm having issues with, which are basically have a lumbar L4 L5 bulging disc that is not super serious, but it's causing me lower back pain and probably causing me the tightness and the inflammation in my hips. So he's going to inject that area, and then he's also going to inject both my hips because that's where I'm having the most pain. I mean, I can't touch my hips. I can't wear tight clothes. I can't bump up against anything without it just like, whoa. And I can't sit for very long, which is a real drag. I can stand and walk around, but it's the compression from my back and then pushes into my hips. It's just causing all kinds of havoc. So sleeping's a challenge and sitting's a challenge. So I'm hoping that this is going to relieve some of that inflammation in those areas. It's called regenerative. So it's supposed to attach to the tissue, soft tissue, whatever that it needs to attach to regenerate actual tissue, to regenerate healthy tissue. I've talked to a couple of people I know, and they swear by it for their knees or their shoulders or what. So I'm hoping this will work. I'm very hopeful. If I can just get some relief, I will be very, very happy. Because I don't mind doing the PT work. I don't mind doing all that if I can see some results. But I've been dealing with this for over a year and a half. It's probably close to 2 years now. And all the injections, all the steroid shots, everything they've done has not done anything. So I'm hoping that this will be one of the solving factors. If not, we'll push on and we'll see what else they've got out there. But so I hope that so next time I see you, I probably won't get any relief for 4 to 6 weeks. He said, realistically, you're not going to see a lot of things change. So right now I'm just trying to go to the pool, do my exercises, keep everything moving as well as I can keep it moving, and rest and listen to my body and pay attention to what my body's telling me. And if it says you got to take a nap because you didn't get enough sleep last night, then I take a nap. But it's a challenge. Yeah. I just want to get to be the best Grammy I can be so I can go enjoy that little girl out in Seattle and her family and the rest of my family also. I don't know if I told you last time, my oldest son is getting married to his fiance. They met during COVID online, and they've had a challenging but interesting courtship, and we're very excited. They're getting married. They're not having a big wedding. They're just having a few friends, and that's fine. And then they're going to kind of take a tour of the US so that she can meet all of our family. So I've met her a couple of times. My husband has never met her. So um, my son Eric and her name is Rebecca will be coming through in October, I believe, which is a nice time to come to Colorado. And my son loves Colorado. So yeah. And then they'll go to DC, which is where my daughter and my daughter and husband and grandkids live there, and then go to Indianapolis area, which is where my ex lives, and then go to Seattle to see Joel and Ashley and Beatrice. So they'll be kind of doing a tour, um, meeting and greeting and celebrating. So yeah, we have lots of fun family things to look forward to, and I'm sure sometime this year we'll be celebrating as a family together with Beatrice. Hopefully, we might have to wait till holiday time, but it might be before that if they decide to do a baptism or a dedication, or if they decide to go that route, it could be in September or October, maybe. But I've spoken enough. So thank you for joining me. This is Stitching to Connect Annie. I hope you have the best day, best weekend possible. Keep stitching, keep connecting, and I'll see you next time. Bye.